Herbert timed the retraction of Topuria's cross and was able to connect with a clean kick, shin towards Topuria's face. Topuria somehow didn't get knocked out could from the head kick that his opponent, a weight class above, delivered. Look at how Topuria ducks under Herbert's punch in order to initiate the wrestle up. Herbert wanted to finish Topuria, so he threw himself into the shot. Due to the fact that Topuria ducked under the punch, Herbert missed, and his hips fell right into Topuria's arms. This started the wrestle-up sequence that saved Topuria from losing this fight. To defend, Herbert pushed Topuria's head away and started to sprawl. Look at how Herbert's far leg is answered to the ground in order to give him base. Topuria shifts the weight of Herbert diagonally, so that Herbert has to adjust his base. This gives Topuria the opportunity to continue the wrestle up. Herbert sprawls again. And due to the fact that Topuria holds the single leg only with one arm, he can base on the ground. Otherwise, Herbert's sprawl would have crushed Topuria towards the mat. Topuria begins to circle in order to beat Herbert's sprawl, so Herbert has to adjust. Topuria can finally build his base back to the feet. He brought his limbs under him, so he could drive up into Herbert. In order to take Herbert down, Topuria tries to trip him out to no avail. But don't forget, he does all this still dazed from the head kick. Herbert showed good balance and kept himself easily up on the feet. But Topuria is relentless pursuing this takedown because it's his only chance to recover after the head kick. Topuria pulls Herbert's leg in, turns the corner, and aligns himself to drive Herbert towards the fence, continuing his takedown offense there. Herbert builds his base, and Topuria closes a body lock in order to further chase the takedown. At first, Topuria tried to lever Herbert over his front leg to no avail. Then a little bit later, he separates one arm from his opponent and starts to punch him. They hand fight, and Topuria tries to grab Herbert's far leg. In order to do so, he mixes punches with attempts to grab the leg. But Herbert tries to get an underhook. In the end, Topuria can lock his hands successfully for the head inside single leg. Look at how he drives his opponent with his head into the fence. Topuria tries to lift Herbert. He spreads his base to defend. Then he tries to lift the other leg. As this fails, he hooks Herbert's far leg. Herbert pummels his leg free. Due to being out of base, Topuria finally gets close enough to finish the takedown.